Some people have been asking, why don't I talk about women's pornography use too? So let's do it. I'm going to throw some feminism in. I'm going to ask how much and why, and what are we learning, and whose interests are being served by those lessons. Out of 75,000 participants in 42 countries, I'll put the details in the chat, men use pornography 2 to 4 times more frequently than women. But interestingly, the primary motivation is the same for both sexes, and that's sexual pleasure. Men and women differ more in intensity and frequency rather than why they watch. Viewed in the past week, 46% men versus 16% women. Monthly use, 59% men versus 21% women. Women are more inclined to watch out of curiosity, self-exploration and learning, and might have relationship-related motives, so watching with a partner. Men also report earlier initiation, longer sessions, and greater novelty seeking. So these are self-reporting individual psychological models, and they tell us what motivates people to watch pornography. But it doesn't tell us what shapes those motivations in the first place, and nor does it mean that the experience is symmetrical or equal. I might be making a choice to watch, but I'm making that choice within a sexual culture that I didn't necessarily create. I'm choosing from scripts largely written to cater for men, not women. Pornography directly shapes what's considered desirable, and it teaches us how to act. So the motivation might be similar, but the outcome has a different ideological and cultural consequence. The lesson for women is subordination is a natural condition of sex, and it teaches men what women are for, which can shape expectations and entitlement. And I'm not saying that power dynamics or power play can't be erotic. Please hear me say that. I'm saying that it can lead to women self-objectifying in harmful ways in which they might not be aware of. Sexuality can become performative. I might dissociate. Agency becomes difficult to interpret. Sexual desirability can become central to my identity. And I might be putting myself at real risk of danger. I want to try and shape this conversation back towards eroticism and back towards my own script, your own script, and discovering that part about our humanity, about our subjectivity, and about our lived experience.